The Oklahoma Sooners look to replace defensive coordinator Zach Alley. Let's talk about it right now on Sooner Born. All right, so as we know, the Oklahoma Sooners lost their defensive coordinator to West Virginia. Zach Alley has moved on, and he will be joining his former head coach, Rich Rodriguez, who he coached as defensive coordinator with at Jacksonville State. Rich Rodriguez has reunited with West Virginia, so Zach Alley has decided to join him. And we have a couple candidates who people have been throwing out there. Let's take a look at it. Wes Goodwin, he is the Clemson defensive coordinator and linebackers coach. And like Alley, Wes Goodwin served as graduate assistant under Venables. Goodwin then served as defensive analyst for 3 seasons and a senior defensive analyst to Venables for 4 seasons with the Tigers. However, Clemson's defense struggled under Goodwin's leadership this season. After leading the ACC in total defense in 2023, the Tigers allowed 374.1 total yards per game and 5.5 yards per play in 2024. Could Venables' relationship with him and Clemson's underwhelming season lead to a reunite in Norman? No, I don't. Not sure about that. We'll see how that goes. Brandon Hall, Oklahoma safeties coach. Hall is the best internal option to take over. He has a lot of experience. He served as defensive coordinator at Jacksonville State and Troy, and even stepping in as Trojans interim head coach in 2021. Hall would offer continue, continue the defense that has been there. He knows the defense. He knows Venables' system. He could keep that going. He might also be one of the most likely options with a proven year ahead for Venables. So Venables might want to go with him. He knows the defense. He's been there. The team, the players, they know the guy. So that could be a nice option. Scott Simmons, or Simons, however you say it, excuse me, the SMU defensive coordinator, and he coaches the safeties. He could be considered a dream candidate for the Sooners at Hurst, Texas native. Simons was named a Broyles Award semifinalist and helped lead SMU to the college football playoffs. He signed a multi-year contract extension to stay at SMU a few weeks ago, and it would likely be tough to pursue him and leave the Mustangs less job security. So we can see what happens with him. We also have a few names, and Travis Williams, Arkansas defensive coordinator, led the Razorbacks to defense for 2 seasons. He transformed the Arkansas defense in 2023 when he allowed 357.2 yards per game, the program's lowest average since 2014. So that's another candidate that can come in, maybe do something. Brian Brown, Mississippi co-defensive coordinator, defensive backs coach over there. Brown has worked as defensive coordinator at Appalachian State, Louisville, and Cincinnati. He also brings SEC experience, being a Mississippi alum and helping lead the defense along with Pete Golden this season. Brown held OU to 20 points in 2023 when he was at Cincinnati. Would he leave his alma mater? I don't know. He made $750,000 last year, so he would probably get a pay increase. And we got John Heacock from Iowa State. He runs the 3-3-5. I know that's kind of a gimmicky defense to some. Some people like it. I don't know. I don't think that could sustain completely in the SEC. We would have to see, but he is another candidate that people have thrown out there. They've also thrown out Ty Bates, who is currently the defensive line coach at OU. This is just a lot of names floating around. We're going to have to see, guys. I wouldn't mind if Brent Venables took over himself, honestly, and just ran the damn defense, because he's going to run the defense that he wants to run, whoever comes in. I'm hearing that's part of the reason why Zach Alley left the program because he wanted to establish himself as, you know, the main guy calling the plays, running it his way. He wanted to do more of the 3-3-5 stuff, and maybe Brent Venables didn't. I'm not sure. You have to ask him. Hopefully, we can get some answers to that. But honestly, at this point, it really doesn't matter. Either way, let's get a defensive coordinator in here, somebody who can run this program and run this team like Brent Venables wants to. Let's let his vision come out and see what happens. But as always, today is a great day to be a Sooner. And I appreciate all y'all for hitting the like button, subscribe button, and all of that type of stuff, man. We just getting up over here. Hey, it's all good. We're going to come back with more videos and talk about anything that's happening with the Sooners. Boomer Sooner.